Yeah. So is my screen is visible to you all?
Yes.
Okay. So we are learning here the advanced Excel, right? So what is the latest version we are using in the Excel? So it is how to check the version of the Excel we are using. So just go to the file. So here in the account settings. So here you'll be having with the service what you are using. So as of now, I am using Microsoft 365. This is actually the latest versions of the Microsoft Excel. That is Microsoft 365. If you want to upgrade your Microsoft 365, you can upgrade it out here. But this is a paid version what I'm using here, right? So yearly it would cost somewhere around 3,500 or else nearly to 4,000. So one user can like one subscription can be, one licensing can be used by the 2 or 3 members, right? So this is the thing. And here updates options, so you can update it out. So there will be student version 2021 and the 2019. So these are all the versions what we are having here, right? So we can check with the version. How to check the version in the Excel? So go to file in the account settings. So here we can see the version of it. So if you want to switch to, or else if you want to upgrade, if in case you are using the older version, so older version and the new version, what is the difference here? We have to understand that first. In the older version, most of the dynamic function and the student versions, we don't have the XLOOKUP and also the dynamic functions which is running on. So for that, we have to opt for the practice purpose, we have to opt for this Microsoft 365. It is a yearly subscriptions we are having, and also might be the monthly subscriptions also available. So you can opt for it. So this is the one thing. And later on, so this is about Excel configuration. This is the setup you should be having. So here in this curriculum, we will be learning uh, all the syllabus out here in the Microsoft 365 version only. This is the first tool, and the next one goes to MySQL. How to install the MySQL? So first you go here for the Google MySQL download. Okay, so this is the version what you wanted to download, MySQL download. Click on it. So here in the downloads, you have to scroll down. So here my community GPL downloads. Click on it. So here MySQL installer for Windows. So here you can see general available releases. So what is the version? It is 8.0.42, and this is the selected versions. So apart from that, the old version we are having, so let it be the default one. What is our operating system? It is Microsoft Windows. And again, so here you have a two options. One is for the web community and another one is for normal community. So which one we wanted to download here? So we can download for, we are not using here the web applications, we can directly download for this one, the community one, and you can download. So the next is, once this is the server is downloaded, the second thing what you have to make is you have to download MySQL Workbench, right? So here MySQL Workbench. So click on the download MySQL Workbench, right? So once you click on it, so here you have to download. So here only the MySQL Workbench, the community one is there. So you have to download this, right? So once you download, it will be showing you with the, like this. So click on the Windows icon and search for MySQL Workbench. If it is available, so it will load it to your screen with the local instances. By default, whenever you install, it will be for root user only. So you are not the user which is created. So you'll be as a root users. And now, yeah. So if you click on this local instances, you have to give the password and the user ID first at the initial log time. So afterwards, so it will be automatically logged in. Okay, so we'll do again one more time the setup in our live classes. I'll ask you guys to share the screen and we can set up the environment. As of now, already the environment is set up for me. It is opening on directly. So if you are haven't installed all these tools, so we can install it parallelly in our regular classes by sharing the screen. I'll guide you so you can work on the same thing. Okay, and after this, the next tool what we are learning, so here the VS Studio. So VS Code. Why VS Code we are using? What is VS Code basically? So VS Code is nothing but it is completely into IDE tool. IDE refers to integrated environment, right? Integrated development environment. So here we can read the code, we can write the code, and we can edit the code as well. So here it's opening. I think some issue with it. So just a second. Okay. I think it has been stuck with it. So you can see my screen, right? So I'll just write it over here. So the Python, how we have to work on. So basically, am I audible to you all? So just confirm with yes or no. Okay. So here, so how to install? So hence the system has been, stuck over here with the VS Studio. So no issues. So we'll learn how to install it manually and what are the steps we have to follow. So the Python, how we are using? We are using with the IDE tool. Okay. So in the IDE tool, so what is IDE tool? Basic IDE tool is nothing but it is integrated development environment. So where it is used to write the code and read the code and edit the code. So here in the extensions, we can download Python programming language and we can integrate that with the, so here what is the IDE tool we are using? We are using the IDE tool called as VS Studio. What is this? VS Code. Visual Studio Code, we can call it as. We'll download this Visual Studio first in the Windows, and then in the extensions we can download the Python programming language. So in that Python programming language, what all we'll be installing? So we will install the libraries called pandas, right? We'll install pandas, we'll install NumPy. Before that installing, we have to set up our virtual environment. In the virtual environment, by default, all these libraries will be installed. If in case the virtual environment is not installed, then we have to install manually. Okay, so these are the steps we have to set up in our local device to perform the data cleaning in the programming language, right? So this is one of the thing. And later on, after this, we have to download the Power BI. So how you will be downloading the Power BI? So you will go for the Microsoft Play Store and you'll be downloading the Power BI. Okay, so here you're having desktop version, and it will be having mobile application and also the Power BI services. So here you have to download Power BI desktop. Why? Because desktop is a free open source where everyone can use it for free, and they can create a visualization. Okay, so here there is a 4 components in the Power BI, so we can discuss that on our coming classes. Okay, so now it's responding. Okay, as if now in the Visual Studio we are running with the Terraform, so let us delete that. So here it is, the extension once you install. Okay, so here you can search for the Python. So by default, I have already installed it. It shows me an installed over here. So when I click this, it show me uninstalled. So why? Because I have already installed it. Okay, so that's why it is showing me uninstall. So here the disable. So if you are new to this, so it will ask you for install. So this is the one, Python. By default, Python and Pylance will be integrated. So if you wanna check whether it is installed or not, so one thing you have to remember always, only downloading in the extension, it doesn't work in your local device. So you have to parallelly install both in your local device, the Python, and also you have to install in the VS Studio. So now, if you open the new terminal, okay, so you can write the query for, okay. Okay, so here I'm running with the Terraform file. So, but if I run the Python space hyphen version, the command, so this code will help us to get the current recent versions of the Python programming language. So, what is the latest version we are using with that? 3.13.3 is the latest versions of the Python Microsoft. And later on, so here, if you want to create any folder structure or file structure, so how do you create? So here you have a GUI mode in the Explorer. So this icon helps you to create a new file. This is for new folder, and this is to refresh the Explorer, in the sense all the files and folders you can refresh it for. And later on here, collapse folder in Explorer. So these are what? This is a file system hierarchy, we can call it, in the Explorer. So here search, we are having source code, control, run and debug, and extensions. Along with that, you can check with all the ribbons out here. We have edit, we are having file, we are having sections, view, go, run, terminal, help. So in the terminal, there is a shortcut. So control tilt. If you press, it will open the new terminal for you. Or else control shift forward tick. So here we are having with a new terminal, right? So this is the shortcut key. And Python is done. So how to install it? We got an idea based on it. So yeah, I think here a lot of VS Code opened. Okay. So yeah, this is how the codes we will be writing. So we can see all these things in the upcoming classes. Okay. See, like this, you have to write the codings. So df head, right? Here the inspectors, what does it do? And the tail command and sample, right? So we will learn all these things, how we can read and modify the data. So here there is a definitions for each. So each of the, the command, what does it do? So it presents the column names, and again info, right? Info will gives you in-depth knowledge of all the data, what it is, what are the column lists we are having, how many null values we have, what is the data types which is included. And also here the describe will helps us to calculate the statistical calculations out here. And data types, right, is null and is null dot sum, right? So is now mean, so everything is included out here. So this is how we can create a visualizations by using the matplot library, right? And this is the insights given by the analyst. Okay, and yeah, so this is basically a Jupyter notebook. We are integrated again with the VS Studio only. Jupyter notebook is a competitive tool for VS Code. So even that is helps us to rewrite the code and also to execute the codes and all, right? So here the next you can see out. This is how we will be preparing the projects. This is just a demo for you, and we will be doing from the scratch for the different projects. Okay, so you can see it out. Yeah. So complete source code of the project it is. So now let me minimize. So we got to know about the Excel, we got to know about the MySQL, we got to know about the Visual Studio, we got to know about the Power BI, and yeah, the last one is Git. Okay. So, how do you log into this Git? So there is a step-by-step way. So if you are new to this Git or GitHub, the first step what you have to do is you have to go to the web page, and also you have to download the Git first. Git download. See, you have to download this Git. So what is this Git? Basically, it is a local repository. So click on the downloads, it will be downloading. So once it is downloaded completely, so you'll be having the Git versions in your device. So Git bash. So bash is a terminal. So why we use the terminal? to make our local instances, remote instances, we'll be using it. Okay, so Git is basically, it is a repository where we can store every data in locally, right? So as of now, suppose if I want to create one of the folder systems in the desktop, so I can create it. So this is the terminal for the Git. You can make a ls and you can see what are the documentations, what are the list in the device local C we are having. So I want to go for the desktop or a document or a download. So what I'll do, I'll just do change directory of desktop, enter. So now you can see I'm inside the path of the desktop. And similarly, if you do ls, so you'll be having all the file systems hierarchies and what are the folders in the files or applications, everything are highlighted over here. So you can see the apps are represented in the green color and the folders are in blue and the files are in normal text. This is how the file systems differs over here in the terminal. Okay, so so now if you want to create a new folder, so how you'll create mkdir, okay, new underscore demo underscore batch, right? And again you make ls, so you can see, sorry, you can see whatever we have created now, the folder. So this is the one we have created. So now I have to go inside that particular folder. How I can go here? I can write cd new underscore demo batch, enter. So now I'm inside the path of new underscore. If you want to check what path you are currently, pwd, it will show you are in the C drive users Eshwari. In the desktop folder, you are inside the folder of new demo sessions. Inside this folder, I have to create a file systems, or else inside that I want to create one more folder, mkdir day one, enter. And I have to go inside the day one and I have to create a files. Okay. So after this, I'll create touch file one, enter. And again, you can create touch file two, file three, right? So now we just make ls, you'll be having file one, file two, and file three created inside the day one folder, that is in the new folder. So whether we'll check whether this is created successfully or not. So how do you recheck? So here you go. So here you can see the new demo batch is created. Open that. So inside that we have created day one folder, and inside that file one, file two, and file three we have been created. Right? So this is how the command line prompt work. So with the git. So if in case you wanted to do the manually, so how would you do? So Control Shift N for the new. So you can write new folder and then double click, and again inside the folder you have to write Control Shift N. Again a new folder. Inside the new folder one more Control Shift N. So you'll be writing one and again open that, and you'll be adding all the files over here to dumping, right? So this is how it happens in the manual. So in the command, so you can create a file, you can create a folder structure as it is, or else you can go here for the new, like what shortcut you want to add it for. You want to create a desktop text file, you can create a text file like file one dot py or else dot txt, right? So like this, in the extensions of text document, we can create it. Yeah, which is easy now, whether in the command line or else the traditional method. Avinash, Gaurav, Kwahifa, Kwafia, and Shekhar Rao. So any doubts in this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Fine then.
No, ma'am.
This is in it this like this we have to learn in depth all the command line prompts, because in the real time scenario, even in the SQL also, we have to use the PowerShell. Okay, so go here for the PowerShell.
Ma'am, sorry to bother you, ma'am. I'm Shekhar Rao.
Yes.
Instead of Visual Studio, Anaconda, people are not using Anaconda, ma'am, to
So you can use any ID tool, no issues. You can use Anaconda, you can use PyCharm, you can use VS Studio. So there is no changes in writing of the code. So it's just a navigation difference. That's it. You can also use Jupyter Notebook, not an issue.
Okay, and one more thing, ma'am. The thing in this data analyst and data whatever Jupyter Notebook, how many algorithms you teach? We have to learn in this course, ma'am.
So not in algorithms, we are learning here the libraries of pandas, that is NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, and also the Seaborn. And when coming to the algorithms, it will be completely into the machine learning. So here that concepts are not coming out here.
Okay, machine learning is the not part of the course agenda only. My doubt is machine learning is not part of this course agenda.
Machine learning. So I can give you the overview. See, if you would have attended the yesterday session, so I just tell you. So here the data analytics is a part of machine learning, we can call it as. So I'll just tell you machine learning life cycle.
My apologies, ma'am. Once again, repeating this thing. Why? Because today only I'm attending the class, and
That's okay. That's okay. No
as well
issues
as
here.
I'm also apologizing another guys also. Sorry.
No. That's okay. That's okay, Shekhar. No issues. So I just wanted to show you. So see, just go through with all the recordings of the previous demo classes, Shekhar. So you'll be having some insights on what you are learning. Okay. So see, basically what is data and data analytics. So what you'll be dealing with the data from the scratch, from the data collections, from the data preparations, from when it comes to the analysis, visualizations, BI, everything will be a part of data analyst. So when it comes to the algorithms and the modules, so it will be coming under the ML learning. That libraries are different. So it includes the statistics, it includes the testing modules, regressions, correlations, the testing hypothesis, probability will be included more in the generating the module. So here we'll be using the cloud environment more. For when it comes to the cloud or for AWS, we have to learn the SageMaker AI to deploy the data and to protect the data, and we have to continuously monitor the data after the deployment. Every stages are here. It starts from the gathering of the data, preparation of the data, and analyzing the data, right? And also uh, data wrangling. So what is data wrangling here? Data wrangling is a process of cleaning it. Okay, so and yeah, after that, so these 4 steps included in the data analytics. See, first you have to learn the libraries, and the second step, after learning the data analytics, what is the next career opportunities you'll be having? You can opt for the machine learning operator or else machine learning analyst or machine learning engineer. You can go ahead after learning the test modules, train modules, and also how to learn the deployment. So here the core syllabus would be the different. It will be completely into the cloud platforms.
Okay, ma'am. I understood. Okay. I got it. Thank
you. Yeah. So Shikhar, hence it is your first day. May I know your self-introduction?
My name is Shekhar, ma'am. I'm doing postgraduate in UK. Recently, I came to India. I have been staying 2 months. The purpose why I'm learning this course is my main focus on machine learning language. That too in my university providing Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook, one of the course content. And already I completed in Power BI. But now I understood after your explanation, your course contained machine learning as well as Power BI. That's why I was confused. I was asked that one. Yeah, now I understood.
Yes.
Once I
Yeah.
go through your course agenda, then
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Perfect.
My thing,
Perfect, Surya.
the
Yes.
machine learning is the one semester in my uni. That's why I
Okay.
would prefer this course.
Then
What are
that is great actually. So if you learn data analytics, data engineering, plus anyhow you'll be learning in your curriculum with the machine learning. So then it will be very big foundations for you. So you can go ahead learning with the data syllabus first.
okay, ma'am. Oh.
So yeah, others, do you have any questions or doubts? Gaurav, okay. Avinash, what is like, can you please tell me AWS, the question? Okay, fine then. What about AWS? Yes. Here for data analytics, there is an analytical tools. Let me show you. So AWS console login. I think I have logged in. Just a second. Okay. So here this is our console login. So here we have to check for services, all services. So here you can see analytics. Okay. In analytics is a part where the data analytics, every tool will be included. So here you can see we have an Athena. So why we use Athena? So this is completely into the cloud analytics. What we are learning in this curriculum is on-premises analytics. This is the first stage of foundation what we are learning in the data analytics part. So our syllabus is designed for on-premises tools and technologies, which is helpful as a foundation to upgrade your knowledge into the cloud analytics. Once the cloud analytics is done, then you can opt for the ML, machine learning. There are 3 stages. Okay, if you learn the machine learning, then you are a data scientist. You'll be no longer as a data analyst, right? So for data analyst, so what are the tools and technologies you have to learn? So everything we have been discussed so far. And along with that, the cloud analytics is the second step. So what are the tools it includes? We will be learning all the overview of it. Okay, so here the Athena and the cloud search and data exchange. So here data firehouse and EMR, right? So AWS glue, data brew, kinesis. So it is nothing but a data streaming platform. It can be called as a warehouse. And here AWS lake formations, right? So here the quick site. The quick site is nothing but, so it's a visualization tool. It's nothing but BI, that is business intelligence, and Amazon Redshift we are having, and the SageMaker. SageMaker, as I told you, it is a AI. See, the Center for Data Analytics and AI. So where it helps you to opt for machine learning. What is AI? ML? Machine learning is a core component of AI. What is AI? AI is a artificial intelligence which converts all the, like, which takes inputs from all the human intelligence and then it revert to that emotionally. It can be any form, so it is designed in such a way to read the human behavior, right? So what is the language it is used for? Which language the AI is built? Can anyone answer? Which language does the AI is built?
Python, ma'am.
Yes, the language is of Python, but here the logically, So if you want to check with that, so there is a web scraping. So here, just search for ChatGPT, click on it, and there is a tool called Vapalizer. So it is a Chrome extension. So once you are in the www.chatgpt.com, so you have to go for the extensions of Vapalizer and check with it what are the tools and technologies has been used to build this particular web page. So it is on React, Emotions, see, React Router, Emotions development, and also Google Ads will be run on it. And these are the tools: HSTS, Open Graph, Cloudflare, Segments, right? So reverse proxy, and also CoreJS, right? So Cloudflare, boot management. So these are the security tools which will be used for this ChatGPT. And along with that, so here we are having the Java frameworks as well. So Python programming language, yes, but also for designing and all, they have been used for React and Emotions. And Emotions, why we get, because it generates the emojis, right? So still it is upgrading. And for more informations, so you have to sign up for the paid versions for this Vapalizer. So not only for this website, you can go for any other websites and check for it. So if you go here for the AWS only, so and if you wanna get what are the tools, it has been there. See, this has different. So analytical, that is Snowplow Analytics, and JSS, React, Emotions, CoreJS, Amazon Web Platform as a Service. They are using Amazon Web Services only. Infrastructure as a service, they are using Snowplow Analytics, and the performance is on Priority Hens, and the security they are using with HSTS. So this all you have to know, like what tools and technologies the particular web pages or websites are built on, right? So any other doubts? Okay. So thank you, Avinash, Kafia, and Rakesh, Shekhar Rao, and also Gaurav. So thank you so much, everyone. So yeah, so today will be our last demo sessions. From Monday, the live classes will be starting on. So just please register for it, and also the management will try calling you for follow-ups. Just answer for the call, and we shall connect from Monday for the live classes with the live link. Actually, it's a demo link what we are in. So they'll be changing the link for the sessions. So once we register for it. Okay. So thank you, Kafia, Gaurav, Avinash, and Shekhar Rao one more time. So thanks for your time. Thank you.
Yeah, many thanks, ma'am.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah.